So this is the MacBook Air 5.2 14-inch HP NV4 Ivy Bridge 3317U. Sleep. This is the Yosemite 10.10.5, and I'm going to upgrade this one to El Capitan. So let's see how long it would take this one to sleep with a closed lid. So closed lid always takes longer than if you push the button. So now it's sleeping, blinking. Okay, so we're going to lift it up now. Okay, so after wakes, the sound's working. I'm recording it right now. The Wi-Fi works. The Bluetooth works. Okay. The perfect system. The sound should be auto-detect. HDMI.
Trash. Can't empty it.
With sound on the TV.
So, looks like I have to go to window 10.
So when we're disconnected, we go back into the internal sound. Very nice. Okay, the Bluetooth is working with the mouse. Now let's plug in a USB 3.0 hard drive. This is the right side port. Okay, it's up. There's two ports on the left side. One. So it works on one port on the left. Eject. And the second port on the left. So all the USB port works after the wake up. The iMessage is still working. The mail works. So it seems like everything's working. So this is 10.10.5 on NV4 1117NR i5 3317U HD 4000 out. Okay, so what do we need to get this Ivy Bridge 3317U i5 working perfectly with Yosemite? So first thing is that the config. So while it's loading, the CACs for 10.10, all we use the 3 CACs, which is the fake SMC. I use version 6.11-282 from RehabMan. That's a long time ago. A CPI port injector, because this BIOS doesn't support AHCI, and Voodoo PS2 controller. Also this one from RehabMan is 1.815, because this one supports the key with the original up and down brightness. Let's look at the ACPI. DSDT I use DS011 Win8.aml, which is the one I patch. And also SSDT, I only use one, which is SSDT. So let's look at the ACPI, okay? So ACPI patch. I got a whole bunch of them in here. But let's look at the SSDT first. This is the one that I called out. So this is actually the one from Pike Alpha. Alternate C. Open this up. Alternate V. It's going to download that. Alternate C. Alternate V. Okay. Curl this. Alternate C. Alternate V. Okay. Just follow the instruction here. Alternate V. And then this one. Alternate C. Alternate V. And then alternate C. Alternate V. Okay. So now we're done. Alternate C. Alternate V. So this is the help. They will tell you everything, right? But what I want is alternate V minus X equal to 1. So this one has the XPCM to 1. Let's do that. See, we did everything for you. So I don't want it. No, I don't want it. Here we go into library. We will see SSDT. And inside here, we will see many SSDT, but we're only concerned with this SSDT, the latest one. Okay, so now that's done. How to use that to generate the PR generation. So the next one we want to do is, so I use the SDT011 Win8, the DSDT that I patch. Here's how I go with. Alright. So I had 11 patches. So the first one was folio battery. So the battery, if you open this up, HP folio, this is the one I use. The second one is Audio 0C, is 111D76E0, and I use the layout 12, which is 0C. So I patch Audio 0C, patch Audio layout 12, which is actually 0C. So I can change this one to 0C, which is the same as 12. That's number 2. Number 3 is PNLF, which is the slider. To get this slider right here, or use the button, the key. Alright, so this one right here, we need to use brightness fix for HD 3000 and 4000. That is IGPU. So iGPUs, what you do is you rename the GFX to iGPU. And then the one after that is HDAU. According to RehabMan, Ivy Bridge SD4000 does not have HDAU. So, but I patch it anyway. So it doesn't work, but anyhow. So HDAU is actually for the HDMI. For Haswell is the key. So this is I patch with the key so that I can have the brightness, right? Find out your own keys. So I have a tutorial on how I found mine. Or you can ask RehabMan. I did HD 4000 low. So I patched HD 4000 low resolution, which is this one. Okay, the 7 is the IRQ. So IRQ fix here. Okay, instant wake from sleep, which is USB 0D wake prevention 0D. Okay, wake V2, this one. Okay, we did the RTC and the SM bus, RTC and an SM bus fix. And the 11 is actually the power. I need to remove the power, the lid. So this one is lid 0. So you look at the original DSDT, and if you find, if you look at the device lid, I remove this whole thing right here for it to sleep with the lid closed. Okay, OS checks fix for Windows 8, so that's the last one. Okay, so you can try all the steps, but that's what I did with this NV4 1117NR that will sleep, wake, all USB works, HDMI. So now for the HDMI, I forgot on the config, and this one for the HDMI to sound to work, 2 of them, and number 4 we disable, so I use 2. These are from RehabMan for the Capri. On the system parameters, you must have custom UU's ID, and this number right here, you can get it from the BIOS. Alright, every BIOS has one custom user ID. So this is the reason I think that people don't get iMessage to work, because they fake the UUID, not the real ID from the BIOS. Okay, so every computer has a unique UUID. So it doesn't matter what your serial number is, iMessage always come up with the correct custom ID. So I can change my serial number on this laptop and I still get iMessage, because they only care about custom UU's ID. So make sure this one, you have to get it from your laptop. And the ROM is the last, whatever, the last one here. So it's an Ethernet MAC address, the built-in one. Okay, so this is very important for your iMessage and FaceTime. It's not a serial number. So that is config. What CACs do I use? So let's go from the bottom up. Voodoo PS2 controller CACs, which is the one I put in the EFI folder, but actually I installed it in here too. And the Realtek, this one is for my Ethernet. And this one also from RehabMan. EAPDFix.CACs, sound to work after waking up from sleep. Fake PCI ID, fake PCI ID, XHCI MUX from RehabMan, which is different from the El Capitan we're going to do later. And this one is for the BCM 94352 dual band Broadcom. And Apple HDA patch. I have a tutorial on how to do this one for 111D76E0. Here, this is the one I patch. So I patched it original. Okay. And then ACPI battery manager. I need this one for this battery to show up. Alright, so that's how I get my NV4 11117 NR and the i5 3317U HD 4000, which I know a lot of you have this one. Alright.